everybody, and welcome to Pitch Perfect. We are a flesh and blood podcast that aims to educate, empower, and support the female community in flesh and blood. We are your hosts. I am Elaine, and joined by me, as always, we have Melody here. Say hi.
Yoda.
And then today, we also have the man, the myth, the legend himself, Ethan Van
Oh,
Sant.
you missed it. You're supposed to say the man, the myth, the sant. It's
The
Sant.
man, the myth, the Sant himself, Ethan Van Sant. How are you today, Ethan?
This is the day. This is right before I take off all the way to Denver, San Jose, Philly. It's going to be a mess. So kind of feeling it. Bit of a scramble today, but I'm very happy to jump in with y'all and finally get on the podcast. I've been loving it.
Oh, cool. We love having you. Sorry, Elaine's mum's in the background.
Mom just came to give me my cat's at the groomer, and she's like, "Read this text message from your cat's groomer." Anyway, sorry about
Your
that.
cat has a
guys.
groomer?
He's a long-haired cat. Anyway,
Yeah, but
Long
anyway,
hair,
back
short
to
legs.
Ethan.
I've seen it. Yeah.
So, Ethan,
back to Ethan.
you just gave a whole heap of different, sounds like airports.
Mm. Yeah,
So
well,
you-
it's a 2-week stint of flesh and blood related travel. We've got Denver coming up this weekend, battle hardened, and that is going to be a huge showing of a lot of people who are already in the States already, from all over the world. Like I know Matt Folks for one is out there, that just want that one big event to test everything right before Worlds, and this is that weekend.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy, and I'm gonna be there playing Leviah as always, and then using Denver, a bit closer to San Jose as my going off point to then hit up Worlds, stay for like a week with some friends in a nice test house. It'll be great. And then after that,
nice
going to
test
Philly.
house.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, no one wants to test against Leviah. I'm there to play like anything but,
That was a dig at the Sugar Shack. We're not doing a Sugar Shack repeat, right?
Oh, no. This is a real house. There's nothing to do with shacks this time. Promise.
It has running water, electricity, a lock on the door.
No dead
No
mice,
rats.
hopefully.
Yeah, no mice.
Yeah.
Cool.
But then
Oh.
Philly, actually, this is kind of the big part of it. Philly is an SCG con, and it'll be the debut of me as coverage lead for SCG con. I'm very excited about this, yes, because SCG con cut their coverage department. They don't do anything in-house anymore, but they've opened the doors for other people to come in and cover their events. And no one has done it yet for an SCG con Battle Hardened. I kind of just asked and found the right people to push and pull, and finally got permission. I will be the SCG Con streamer, I guess, from here on out. So the debut of it will be Philly, and I really can't wait. I've put a lot of money into the setup. You can see, new cameras and all that. It's gonna be awesome.
Congratulations, Ethan.
I know, that is awesome,
Wow.
Ethan.
Thank you. There's no money involved, but hey, it's to get the game out there. Just bring more coverage. These battle hardens are fantastic, and they happen all the time. SCGCon does an amazing circuit. You normally got like one every month or so, but they're just not covered. So we're gonna fix that.
So you'll be covering every. So you're like a traveling Wilbury. So you're going to travel around and cover everything. And does that mean you'll be covering not only flesh and blood but everything else, or just flesh and blood?
I'll be there for flesh and blood. I've never played Magic, no real interest in branching out there, but it's always these 2-day events, like Battle Hardened Saturday, like PTI event or some cash thing on Sunday. And so I'll be there. I won't be able to play. I'll be running the stream, doing commentating, having hopefully some other like casters join every once in a while. So yeah, I guess the unfortunate part is I won't get to play, but because of the production value, I'm hoping it'll generate enough support to keep getting me from like one to the next. Because, I can do it for myself for a bit, but I really hope the community pulls together to help me make it a true traveling gig. They tend to be scattered throughout the Midwest and the Northeast, so they're normally within driving distance from where I'm at. But hey, I hope it takes off. Philly's the test, right?
Wow. That's pretty awesome. I am jealous. You have a lot of exciting stuff coming up in the world of Flesh and Blood.
Including Worlds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Including Worlds. That's the least exciting bit for me. I'm not going to lie. I'm there for the community's sake. I should not be playing. But yeah, it is what it is.
You don't give yourself enough credit, Ethan. I saw your Goliath Gauntlet game where you took down Pablo Pintor and made Levia look absolutely terrifying. Um, so
I think Levia just made me look good. That game was quite the blowout.
Oh, so humble.
Look, when you discard Beast Within twice in a game, there is not a universe where you lose. That was some blind luck, but it was amazing to be a part of that to begin with. Really, really cool. The community is starting to do stuff like that for sure.
yeah. So you have a lot of exciting stuff coming up in the world of Flesh and Blood. But one of those things is I am lucky enough to be a part of a Clash tournament that you are hosting. So for our listeners who may not know, let's talk a little bit about Clash, a new Flesh and Blood format developed by the man, the myth, the legend, the Sant
There you
himself.
go. You're learning. Good, good, good.
Tell us a little bit about Clash. What is it?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, you know me with alliteration. I wanted to call it the Clash Cash Bash, but unfortunately, I have no cash to put in, so it's just for the content creator cloud. It's just a bunch of people having fun together and spreading content on the YouTubes to popularize what I think is really an amazing format, Clash. Now, Clash is something that really I started brewing right after a Team Covenant live stream. They do this Flesh and Blood stream on Tuesdays, and they were pining over like this format that doesn't exist quite yet, that is like a little bit above commoner, a little bit below blitz, something thematic, something where there's a true sell of like, this is a young hero and this is the limitation behind a young hero, as opposed to just half-life. And card games limitations with deck building, I mean, that's like the bread and butter of format building. So we messaged each other right after, or rather I was messaging in the chat and was like, hey, do you want me to like try to come up with something here, would you be interested? And they were. So we started messaging and threw around some ideas really early. And then they kind of said, hey, take it, come back to us with like the full pitch and we will back you. So
Cool.
that started when I reached out to you, Elaine, and it got these 8 wonderful people together behind the scenes to start pitching some small ideas to tweak the format. But the idea going in was Clash is to fill the role of a thematically young hero format that preserves hero identity beyond what Commoner does, but also tones down the fact that Blitz power level is classic constructed power level, just
Mm-hmm.
in a very shortened game time because your life is halved, while also adding a wonderful introduction to the game for new players. Because what Clash ended up being in its final iteration, with the rule set, is that you can play any young hero. I mean, other than like I guess Yorick, right? Any young hero.
Right.
The the weapon, the hero specs, and the mentors can be any rarity. And that is all the hero identity possible preserved, right? Because as we've even seen with the Living Legend leaderboard, a hero has their weapon. Even Dynasty is adding these wonderful new suite of majestic weapons in particular, which may not get their full time to shine in Constructed, but automatically you start looking at Clash. This is great. You can use any rarity weapons. Pretty cool. Hero specialization, any rarity is allowed, which is fantastic for some, more niche heroes that struggle a bit, aka Levia. She still gets her Doomsday. Nothing too expensive about that either. It's like $30 right now. And then mentors, which don't really shine even in Blitz, but Clash also adds a sideboard to the mix where you get 60 cards in your pool. You must present at least 40. So now things like mentors maybe really do get a chance to shine because you can just take them out when you're against a wizard, whereas normally, it's a dead card. Now the rest
Mm-hmm.
of your deck needs to be commons and rares, and that's pretty much it. Plays in 30 minutes, just like Blitz. A bit of a sideboard, like I said. But I've gotten a lot of great feedback already from people saying this is the introductory. This is the introduction they wanted to Flesh and Blood. They have been teaching people with it. It feels fantastic. You get to play a deck like Icelander, and she still gets these amazingly powerful lines that Michael Hamilton showed us with just adding vanilla cards like Wounded Bull, but then backing them with some of her unique stuff like Frost Hex, which you wouldn't get in Commoner. So you get to build shells around decks that are very thematic, very strong, but that aren't hugely expensive. They're not incredibly daunting to pick up a deck and say, geez, like what are all these majestics? I need to start collecting all these cards. I need to read these crazy interactions. It still preserves a bit more simplicity to base Flesh and Blood, and yet, accentuates the thematics of a young hero before they move on to CC. I really couldn't be happier with the format. I think it's really cool. The Clash event itself that you're a part of, Elaine, should be kicking up right after Worlds. Um, but basically, the idea behind that is just to kind of flood YouTube with a bit of Clash content. It's going to be 8 people in a double elim bracket where we're all going to play. Or actually, I won't be playing. Actually, I'll be casting with Chris Bewley from LSS. But everyone will have different heroes, and we'll just get a bunch of games recorded, commentated on, and no one will be out super quick because it'll be double elim. So you'll at least get a second chance with every deck because it's experimental. Right? You're playing something new.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want to see anyone go just too quick. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It's going to come out with Dynasty, basically. So it's new content, it's new cards, new format, in a pretty much kind of like dead zone of LSS events. They take off for November, December. There's no ProQuest season. It's a time to sit back, be more casual, celebrate with your cracked baubles at your armory events. And Clash is perfect for that. So it's exciting. It's really exciting. So thanks for being a part of it, Elaine.
I am so excited, and I was really excited when you originally messaged me about it. But the more that I have started actually, I haven't really played any games with it yet. Then Melody and I will do that today because it is a new format. So, you know, um, but the more I've started building a deck and kind of playing around with it. So what I did, I had commoner decks. I was showing literally yesterday. I was showing my friend how to play just with some commoner decks, and then he started liking it, and I was playing Kasai, and he was on five, which five specialization. I think it's just rise up,
Yeah,
which is
they're
what.
rares anyway. Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing too crazy.
yeah, so he already had all that, but it was cool. I was like, okay, let me throw in some blood on her hands, in this commoner deck, and kind of show you just what would actually happen, because it's weird. It's weird to teach someone my hero like Kasai on commoner, because it's like, oh, if I hit, I'll make 2 copper. But in commoner,
Mhm.
it's like, what do you do with that copper? And it's like, well, nothing. And they're like, oh, so copper doesn't really matter. And I'm like, no, usually you need to be
Yeah, yeah.
aware of how much copper you're letting me get. So then, once I threw in those blood on her hands, it was like a whole different game to him, right? Because now he
Mhm.
actually has to think about preventing me from making copper, and added this whole new layer to the game. So even though that was just throwing 2 blood on her hands in my commoner deck, which is my clash deck will be a little better than that deck is, with the rares that I can have. It was still just really fun. It made me really excited for this format because
Mhm.
it was cool to just see this hero function the way she's supposed to function, still without some of my without Spoils of War in Kasai. Spoils of War is a staple card in Kasai, but you don't get that here. And
Mhm.
Nourishing Emptiness, and then I also am excited to just see some decks that don't have access to your basic generics that most decks run, like E-Strikes and Command and Conquers and stuff. I'm excited to see these
Mhm.
heroes just shine around their specialization and what they were originally made
Mhm.
and intended to do and play. So it's just, I think that's a really cool idea. And thank you
Well,
for.
what a great critique, actually. This idea that commoner builds bad habits because of that copper situation. That's something I haven't heard someone approach it that way before. But that's super true. Because of the lack of some of the hero identity, a player that you introduce with something that's supposed to be as beginner friendly as commoner
Mm.
isn't a full sell. It
Yeah.
really isn't. And Clash hopes to fix that, but like you said, it's not going to be these oppressive games where Kasai just has courage, nourishing, spoils. You
Yeah.
do need to tone it down a little bit, and you need to, focus in on fab basics like card importance, like quality per hand, like when what you're pitching for, because you don't get armor as much as a saving grace in this format, where a lot of aggro even can just kind of say, I don't care about your damage. Like, I'm a good aggro deck because I can pivot with my fridge and just keep my hands forever. But you don't really get to make those choices even in Clash, because the armor is locked to rares and commons too. So
Right.
I think it really will be more of like a fundamentals game, but all in the sake of good habit building. And yeah, exciting, exciting, right? Melody, I wish I had 2 slots for Pitch Perfect,
Oh,
but
that's okay. This is going to be really interesting. So I tried to build a deck. Let's see what happens. What I really like about the format is the fact that you can sideboard.
mm,
So for new players that are just coming in, they have that opportunity to you know experience sideboarding. Once they level up to CC, but it gives them more variation to combat other heroes. So in Blitz, obviously you're stuck with a deck and you're trying to make certain picks for whatever's in there to try to counter the heroes perhaps in your LGS or the current meta, but this gives you more freedom. I like that because I started in Blitz. I wish I'd started in CC. That's like because you get exposure to all of those different parts of the game, the sideboarding and all that sort of stuff. But this is a step back. It's still fun. I wouldn't say it's competitive, but I think it's a great entry point.
mm,
And I this morning while I was lying in bed, about to get up to do this, I was messaging my friends at my LGS because I've got an armory after this, and they were like, "What's this format?" And I'm like, "Here's the link, and you guys can watch the video, and maybe we'll play because we've got loads of new players. Like we just have new players starting all the time, and they're
that's
really
amazing.
eager, and they don't like commoner. So I haven't actually
Mm,
asked them why. They've started playing UPF. They love UPF for the fun aspect, but I think this is a format that would appeal more to them. And they also don't have a lot of money, so they
mhm.
buying cards as they can. But this is, I think, a format that I'd like to try with our newbies.
Wow, that really sounds like the perfect sell to them. Just
Yeah.
show them Clash, please, and then get back to me on feedback because it
Yes.
unfortunately with the debut, it's really to come with Dynasty after Worlds because everyone's attention is still on the World Championship as it should be.
Yeah.
So I don't want to call it like a failed launch because I heard a lot of great feedback, but the reality is not a lot of people are actively playing because Worlds is pushing you to test draft, blitz, CC. Like their time is very very much called for right now. But as a more casual oriented format, I really think it's the best one right now. I need more people to confirm that for me. So your friends sound perfect for it. Uh,
Yes.
but yeah, it's like it could be competitive, but you've got Blitz, you've got CC for that. This is
Mm.
thematic. This is fun. This is new player friendly, and I'd love to see where it grows for sure.
Yeah.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Great.
Yeah, I'm just really excited. I actually love Commoner just because it kind of pushes me to play heroes that I usually would
Yes,
never
that's why I
play,
like it
and
too.
it's cheap, and my Commoner decks are like the only decks that I don't sleeve because it's like, oh, it's just Commoner cards, and there's something like so nostalgic about just playing with like these raw cards, but the I love Kasai and I always want to play her, but every time I play Commoner, I'm just like itching to play Blitz because I just want to use blood on her hands, and like I
Mm.
think her ability is really cool, and just the way you have to block against Kasai, and so I'm excited to be able to have that same casual introduction to feel like introduce friends to it in an easy way, but still like be able to showcase what a hero can do. So
Yeah.
this is this is very exciting. Uh,
Mm.
all right, Melody, you have any more questions?
No, no, I just want to play now. I think Ethan's got a very long list of things he needs to pack that we saw earlier.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, because you know what happened last time with my whole flight to France. I
Yeah.
did lose. I
Oh,
did
your
lose my
cards.
bag, and I lost the majority of my collection because I was in charge of bringing all the test decks. So basically, the only thing I'm
Oh.
not bringing this time is the rest of my collection. I'm like, guys, it's up to y'all to bring everything else. I'm gonna bring my Levi cards. I'm gonna bring like maybe a couple of my personal decks to play in side events, but I'm not bringing the test decks this time because I lost like 90% of what I
Oh,
own. So,
I'm so
oh my
sorry.
gosh,
And
I
that's
know,
going to be
but
carry on, right, Ethan? Like, that's not going in a suitcase. You're carrying that physically on the plane with you so it can't get lost.
I can't help checking one of the bags because I need to carry some tripods and stuff, and it does not fit within carry-on dimensions. So unfortunately, I'm rolling the dice a little bit again. But at least it's not an international flight
I'll
this
say at
time.
least just
Yeah,
domestic. Yeah.
yeah.
And
So not much can
insurance.
go wrong. I hope.
Insurance. Yes.
I hate traveling with my cards. Like even just leaving them in the car when I when I went to Ohio, and it's like my Taylor card is in is in my backpack, and I'm like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go into this gas station to buy a snack. Like, and I always say, I'm like, if someone stole one of my backpacks like while I was traveling, or like I'd be so disappointed because they would probably just open it up and be like, "Oh, it's just a bunch of cards." Like, oh man, and I'm like, "No, that's my whole collection. Give it back."
Mm-hmm.
It's
You
my
know,
life, my flesh
it's
and
my
blood life.
life. It's my flesh and blood. Don't.
It's
So
my flesh and blood. Normally when someone says that, it's because like they lost a child or something. But
It's
it's our
like,
flesh and blood
yeah,
yes.
in
I
those places.
I don't fly a lot. I'm kind of known for just like driving all over the place,
As you did to
no matter
Ohio
as
and
I
saying,
did
Yeah,
to Ohio.
crazy
Yeah,
person.
uh, both times. But even just like driving around, I'm like, if my car got broken into and someone stole my car, it's like I'm so sorry, Ethan, that you lost all
Yeah.
your cards because I don't know what I would do. I'd be so upset.
it's okay. I kept my Leviathan deck. Like, quite honestly, if my Leviathan stuff was in that bag, I might have left the game. And the only reason, shout out to Fabled Academy, the only reason my Leviathan stuff was with me was because Fabled Academy wanted to do that short, like, quitting Leviathan video, which it's not even
Yeah,
true.
I saw
But
that.
it was a moment of grief. I was questioning my passion for her, but we're back, and she stuck with me and she survived when everything else was lost. So
She is a survivor.
yeah,
I was curious after that video when I saw you were doing the Goliath Gauntlet. I was my friend that I'm trying to get into the game right now, the one I was playing with. I made him watch the Goliath Gauntlet videos with me, and so before each round, I'd like pause it and I'd be like, "This person like has won this, right? They have all this background," and I'm like, and I gave him like a whole spiel about you being a Leviathan player, but I was like, but then Fabled Academy releases
yeah,
videos
And did he
and
give
he's
you a
quitting.
blank look? Like, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
he just stares at me like I'm a crazy person. Like, all right, sure. But I was like, yeah. So I was like, so we'll see if he plays Leviathan or not. And then he did, and I was like, ah. And then you dominated. And my friend was like, I thought you said this was a bad hero,
yeah.
Oh, Elaine.
Okay,
which I
well
definitely did not say about Leviathan.
he can hear me lamenting over how bad she is when I go over the Tarot game. I did a VOD review of that one, and there are unfortunate things that come up with her, but that Pablo game goes down in history for being an absolute smash. And if I can
Yeah,
get games like that all throughout Worlds, oh
Love
yeah,
it.
that'd be a great weekend, that's for sure.
definitely. All right. Well, thank you so much, Ethan, for joining us, having a little Clash Talk. Melody and I are going to go play it right now. We're going to give it a shot and see how we like it, see what tweaks need to be made to our decks, especially before the Clash tournament that I'm playing in with you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, please tell everyone where they can find you if they don't already know.
Perfect. You can find me, collecting rocks in your local park because now that's all brute players do these days. But no, I am Mansant on YouTube, and I was streaming pretty consistently. Of course, now the traveling begins, so I'm not quite sure what that schedule looks like. As far as videos go, I've got a spoiler for this here card coming
Woo!
out on November 1st. So look for that. That's just a few days away. And you'll see me at World. So if you're there, I'd love to meet you. Love to sign Levi cards. That part's still surreal, but I get a lot of people asked to sign Levi's. It's so cool. It's so cool. I love it. So yeah, just don't be a stranger. If you see me at an event, it's always happy to talk, especially about Levi. And I mean, that's me. That's me.
Are you? I have to
Awesome.
ask. Are you gonna be in cosplay at Worlds?
Ooh.
No, actually, the cosplay was part of what was lost in the box or in the suitcase. So to put it together, yeah, it wouldn't be that much money or time to put it together again, but you know, I'll take it as a bit of a reset. You might have
Mm,
seen Woman Sant. She did the Ghostly Touch cosplay. A lot of
Awesome.
pictures
incredible.
Yeah,
circulating of
incredible.
that, but I thought it was pretty good. There needs to be some. I think Alex from LSS took some pics. I don't know if they're posted anywhere yet, but I've yet to see more pictures than just like the one I took
I see.
of her. But no, I'm taking a break from that. That was like my most recent cosplay thing. I can't pull that off in Worlds. I'll be too busy sweating over
Yes.
my Levi games. So
I understand completely. Cosplay
Oh, there's
takes
a
a lot
kitty
of
cat.
time, but
yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, buddy. There he goes.
Oh.
all right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for joining
We
us, Ethan,
won't.
and giving us a rundown.
Oh, this
Yeah.
was amazing. It was amazing. You guys are like so much fun, honestly. All the posts on Twitter, the engagement that y'all generate, it's really cool. So
Yeah.
thanks for having me. Pleasure.
Appreciate that. But yeah, we won't take up any more of your time. You got a busy weekend ahead of you, and a busy few weeks actually. So
Have fun at all your events, and we look forward to
Thank
seeing
you.
you casting.
Yes. Hey, these sultry tones will be coming at you soon at
Yes,
SGCon Philly.
love it.
I'm straight.
I am actually excited about that to hear you do some commentating because you're a great player, even though you don't give yourself enough credit. I don't think, but you're a great player. You know the game very well. You're a very smart player. So I love listening to smart players talk about the game. So I'm
Well,
excited.
thank you, thank you, Elaine. Means a lot. But come back to me when I actually win something. That's my issue. Is that I can pretend I'm great. I don't have the win yet. Will it be Worlds? Fingers crossed. Not holding my breath though, but we'll see. We'll see.
All right.
Cool. All right. Well, you have a safe flight. Have lots of fun, and we'll catch you soon. And we're gonna go play a game. Woohoo!
Yeah, best of luck to you both. I can't pick a winner, honestly.
Oh,
I don't know.
Elaine.
Elaine owns cats. Elaine owns cats, so maybe a little partial. Sorry, it's
We're
about it.
sugar shackers for life, Ethan. You know.
Yes.
Oh, true. Also that bonded.
Ooh, Melody, what hero are you on? I
Oh,
didn't ask.
Viscerai.
Oh,
It's alright. Okay, no, I can't pick you anyway, Melody. Sorry, that's my instant tilt button. That's alright. Nope.
you get a fabled
I do
specialization.
get a
You do
Fable.
get that, yeah. Yeah, so
Hmm.
if you want to get blingy, for those Prism players out there who want to, spend $1 million on their decks, they can play Viscerai and Clash because you can play a Fable. That's how it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. All right.
Yes. All right.
I,
Let's do it.
okay.
Thank you to
Cool.
Ethan.
Bye,
See
Ethan. Thank
ya.
you.
Bye bye.
And
No.
hello again. We are. This is still the same video for you guys, I guess. But we're gonna play some games now of Clash and see how we like it, and see if our decks are really awful or not. Oh gosh, inactivity warning. Okay. All right. Are you ready, Melody?
I'm ready. I'm
All
ready.
right. Let's do it before this kicks me out of the game.
Okay.
You should be recording on everything. All right.
Let's do it.
Interesting.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da. All right. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Yep. This is going to be really interesting. There is a card in here I've never played before. No, two
Just
cards.
gonna go for it.
Just going to go in for the kill. Okay, cool. Da, 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 da.
There are two cards in your deck that you've never played before?
Yep.
I mean, okay. Oh, gosh. I love playing Kasai. Like, she just makes me so happy.
I haven't played. The last time I played her was in Commoner, and I won that. That's the first time I played Commoner, and I won their armory.
How long ago was that?
What are we in? That was last month.
Aha.
But I get what you're saying, right? Like you just want to use her specialization, but you can't. So you've got all these coppers just sitting there.
Right, in Commoner, it's like I don't even take out a copper token because what's the point? I can pay 4 to draw a card? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Now, if it
Uh,
was like this costs one less for each copper you control, and then once you got to 4 copper, you could destroy it and draw a card. Like that'd be, I don't know. I guess that's basically cash in, huh?
yes.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Choose an amount of it to prevent that. Oh. Oh, I forgot I have to like block. I've been.
But isn't your toxic trait not to block,
It
Elaine?
is. I'll take that.
Oh my god. Okay, cool.
It is my toxic trait to not block anything at all. Hmm.
Actually, there's 3 cards I've never played before.
Really?
Yeah, I've never played Crown of Dichotomy as an equipment.
No,
At
this doesn't have go again.
deck I've not played.
This has no go again.
Nah.
No. I think I will not block. Gosh, I need like to be shocked every time I take unnecessary damage or something like.
Oh.
Okay, now let me remember my game plan.
Mm, 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 mm.
Hmm. It always bugs me that this asks. My gosh,
Ask.
why is that? That doesn't sound like right to me right now. If it asks every time like a weapon hits if I want to destroy refraction bolters, which
Yeah.
makes sense because that has to happen on hit. But it's like no, it already has
What
go
just
again.
happened?
You gave me your entire turn.
I just
Undo.
played. What?
There you go. There.
I just
You.
clicked this and then. Okay, sorry.
Okay, you're good now.
I'm like, what?
All right.
All right.
All right.
Let's
All
go,
right. All right.
Elaine.
All right.
Let's
All right.
go.
Now the arcane from this does not count as this hitting, right?
Nah,
Okay.
the card has to hit. We have to take damage.
Then pummel. No.
No. No pummels. Pummels the worst.
So this does have go again. I don't want to do that.
Oh, Elaine, is that trait coming out again?
It is. It is. I probably should have. Everything's fine.
Everything is awesome.
That song always reminds me of the Lego movie.
Yes.
Is it
Everything
from that, or did that song
is
exist
That's where
before
it's
the Lego movie?
yes.
Okay, okay.
That's where it's from. Um.
I have to say, I don't think I've played Kasai into Viserai since Viserai got LL'd in
Nerf.
Blitz, and
I
it's
say
a
I say nerfed.
little,
LL. Yes. Yes.
yeah, nerfed. Yeah, LL. No, he didn't get nerfed. He should have gotten nerfed. Instead, he just got LL'd. What an awful. How is this happening?
This is because you don't block. I'm happy
Yeah,
for you to not block. Just keep
oh my
taking it.
god. No, I haven't played Kasai into Viserai since he was just like disgusting. And so this is like a little bit of PTSD for
Oh.
right now.
Mm, mm, mm. Mm,
Honestly,
I don't have a
I did this
fridge.
wrong.
This sucks.
You don't have
Um,
a fridge?
oh, sorry. Sorry, I don't have any defense. Um,
I've never heard that. That's probably more common than I think it is,
oh,
but
usually fridges actually refers to the warrior suite of equipment. It's a fridge.
okay, I've heard that.
Mm,
Oh, I understand now. You're talking about your equipment.
yeah.
I'm a little slow today.
No, you're all good. You're okay.
Yeah, I'm used to my equipment being like very hefty too. That's like the one thing about Commodore is no is the equipment. No reactions.
Nope.
What is this? Oh my gosh, Melody, what are you doing to me?
Shit. Damn it. I should have buffed it, you idiot.
Jesus.
I should have Goliath gauntleted it. Dumbass. Actually, I've never used Goliath Gauntlet either. Only ever used Ether and the Suckcliffe.
Hmm.
What's happening in the background?
I don't know. My brother's in town from Orlando right now. Okay, this would mean I die, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This does not have to go again. There's nothing else you can do to me. You don't have any cards in hand, and you don't have any
No.
resources floating. Right. This next you play, if it hits, put it on the bottom of your deck. This will put me at one. All right. Oh my gosh.
You got pay for it? What are you doing?
We have to go back.
You bloody. What are you doing?
Hey, Melody. Hold on. Undo. We have to go back to your turn.
I don't.
How do you go back?
Why don't we? Why don't we? Oh my god.
Wait. There you go. So sorry. That is on me.
Okay,
For
well, I'm
all
going to
the
change my turn now. I'm letting you know that because there's something that I wanted to do that I didn't do.
yeah, with your Goliath gauntlet.
Yes,
I forgot that
that
I didn't have
you don't.
courage.
Yes, yes. And. Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's
Mm-hmm.
going on?
I have no idea.
It went to my turn. I gave you your turn back.
It's doing weird stuff.
It is. Now she's just gonna smash me. All right. Hmm.
Mm.
I had to pay for this.
I'm glad to see that's what you did. Okay, I just want to say
Shh.
that. Okay.
I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid.
Let me think. I need to think about my move. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
I need a rematch.
Yeah, we need a rematch. We absolutely need a rematch.
I like went to crack courage and then I was like, that is a no move.
Elaine, you're a dork. Now, what do I do here? Wait on, wait on.
What are you
What's the...
doing?
I'm thinking about my move.
Are you
God.
consulting
No, I'm like,
outside forces?
no, I'm here by myself. Well, actually, I'm with my sisters and they're asleep.
Okay. What are you doing?
Coming in for 10 with one arcane.
10?
Mm.
With 10?
Yes.
Jeez.
Oh, no, no, where's my arcane? Did it go through?
I
Oh, yeah, yeah.
prevented it.
Oh, okay. Well done.
Oh my god. Oh, you know what? I should have done it differently though.
There's
Hold
still a
on.
chance for me to die.
Hold on. Let me do something else.
Okay. Don't you need to pay a blue for that?
What's a
Because it costs. Oh no, it only costs
no,
one.
it
Sorry,
just
Elaine.
costs one. I have one float. I guess it's gonna add in that at the end.
Yeah, it will.
It will.
It'll ask you. It'll ask you to pay for it.
5, 10 is so much. What the heck? Ugh, this is so aggravating. I guess we're just gonna.
So what's that? 3, 6, 7, 8.
Alright, I might as well.
Now it should ask you to pay for it. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. See, because this, I could have been fine, but I.
Now,
This is a 2 block, and it was not. It's a red, so it's like I could have just run the 3 block, but
does this work? And
yeah,
if it doesn't, it's my own fault. Yes, it does.
you kill me.
No, no. Why does it keep jumping ahead? Sorry, Elaine. It's supposed to let me use that. Undo this turn.
I do. Last
Oh,
time,
for...
oh,
I'm really sorry.
there you go.
Let's do it again.
Okay,
I
we're.
got kicked out and came back and kicked out and came back and
Oh, I don't know, people. Today is a stormy day at my house, and it's making my internet hate me. All right.
so I
Uh,
had to rewind. I don't know if you heard that because then I cracked ether, ironweave, and to get two resources to come at you with Rosetta, and the whole thing just
yeah,
ended
yeah,
my
yeah.
turn.
I guess I'll just.
I think we need to have another game after this. Hopefully, it doesn't go haywire though.
I'm gonna die, but. Oh, wait. Why did I not block? Why did I go back? What do?
Oh, okay. Can we go
Oh
back?
my god, for all of our.
Let's go
Alright,
undo.
I'm just gonna. Oh my gosh.
What happened?
Nothing. Okay, don't touch anything. Let
Okay,
me
okay,
do
okay.
some, let me do some blocks. All right, we are caught up. Pay one for that. Now you do your suede boots. Ah, okay. I have no reaction. Then you do that. And I can't pay at all. And I can't. And I die. Alright.
Let's do that again.
You got time?
Yes.
Okay, me too, sure.
Hopefully my laptop doesn't die though. Let's be real quick. Let's be real quick.
Okay. You gotta make a link. I don't know.
No, you just need to accept.
What do you mean?
Waiting for you to choose if you want a rematch.
Oh, I went back to the main menu.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
You are the
Girl,
worst.
I ditched you. I left. I don't know.
What?
I'm gone. Send it in the chat.
Did you put it in the chat? Oh, what's going
No,
on?
where are you?
I'm here. But I'm gonna. Okay, am I setting up the game?
Yeah, if you. Wait.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Commoner season. Open format.
Flash. I'm going private. I'm
Okay.
going open format. Okay, copying the link, putting it in. So let's go as fast as we possibly can.
Okay.
Let's just make snap decisions.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you go first again? Jeez.
I did, yeah.
Rigged much? Okay, let's get rid 40 cards.
Snap decisions. I didn't even change my sideboard up.
Didn't
Maybe
you?
I
I
should.
have too many cards, so I've got to get rid of stuff.
Snappy decisions, Melody.
Yeah, snappy decisions. I'm trying to be snappy.
Snap,
Okay,
snap.
snappy. But it's because I've got 60 cards and I'm trying to get rid of things. 44, 43, 42. And I need to get rid of 2 more. Let's get rid of these 2. Okay. All right, let's go. Snappy decisions.
Okay. Go.
All right.
Do I need to do this again? Caster mode? It doesn't really matter, huh?
Nah.
No. All right.
Let's do it.
Interesting.
Dun, dun.
Very bad first hand.
Feel free to pass it over. I can pass.
Maybe I should just do that, but I also don't want to do that. All right, we just have to.
Okay, go.
Okay, I'm snapping.
Okay, settle down. Okay, let's go like this. Yeah, cool. Oh, there was blood on your hands. Hello.
Yeah. Well.
Mm. All right, cool.
Huh? Nope. Actually, I should have done that. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Everything is awesome.
When you win.
Let's go. I'm stop breaking my equipment early.
I'll say it. Whatever. A sink.
Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry, Elaine. But you got my equipment out of it. Ha.
What the heck are they doing in the background? I don't know if you can hear all kinds of commotion.
No, I cannot.
I can hear a lot of commotion.
This is quite
They're watching a
possibly.
movie or something very loud.
Look at that ugly turn. That's the worst.
I think I'm gonna take that.
You think you're gonna take that? Okay, that's cool. I think things may go very differently this turn.
I don't know. I just had to get rid of my blood on my hands.
It's only early days. Oh wow, coming in with a big guy.
Yep, very big guy.
Shit. Okay. Snappy decisions, Melody. Snappy decisions.
Hmm.
Mm.
Oh.
Whatever, Elaine. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I think this is going to go very differently. You don't need to. Taking it. Whoa! Smash that keyboard.
I love
Wow!
it. Can I take a moment and say I love clickety keyboards? Click, 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 tap, tap, tap.
So I got a mentor up. Just I don't know if you're seeing this.
What the?
Oh my god! This Lord Sutcliffe came at me.
I've never.
It says choose an amount to pitch to prevent arcane damage from Lord Sutcliffe. Lord Sutcliffe's
He
on
also
my
came at
side.
me. It says damage to each hero. Deal
Oh,
one damage to
fuck.
each
What a
hero.
dumbass. Excuse me. I've never played it before.
He also
Why
came
am
at
I
me.
killing
I've
myself?
never, I've never played against him. Okay.
I thought it was against you. Oh my god, it's so dead. I'm just gonna kill myself. Oh my god.
Okay, you're coming at me for a lot of damage. 11 damage right now.
Is it?
12 damage. It's because if you swing with Rosetta after this,
Oh yeah,
it'll be 15 damage. Melody, that's a
yeah.
little rude.
Oh. Yeah, well, remember that I took some of my own damage. Oh my god.
I guess I won't let that hit. Look at me. Look at me.
Yeah, you're like blocking and
Blocking.
stuff.
Look at me.
Go girl. That was a good choice because you don't really want lots of rune chance to your face.
This I don't want to block. I'm going to take it.
Oh, okay. You take
That's
it.
on my toxic trait. All right.
Don't worry, I'm going to take one next round anyway.
2.
I don't know if you can be trusted.
I am a very
Mm. Mm-hmm.
trustworthy
Mm-hmm.
person, Melody.
Yes, yes, you are, Elaine.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm just going to take it. Snappy decisions, Elaine. Snappy decisions.
Yep.
But I have to remember that I'm taking 1 damage next turn. Oh no, because I could kill myself. What have you got in your arsenal, Elaine? I'm gonna
I
take
don't
it.
know.
And if you do, oh no! Guess what? I just killed myself.
No, you have arcane barrier, Melody. You have arcane barrier.
Yes, but I wanted to use it. Oh my god. Okay. This is nerve wracking. This is nerve wracking. I'm an idiot. I just want everybody to know that's watching. Oh my god.
Oh, no, you were not. I
Okay.
refuse to let you talk about yourself like that.
Oh. This is what happens when you don't know what you're doing. Okay, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna go. Wait, do I have enough to pay for it?
And not kill yourself.
Yes, Elaine, and not kill myself. I don't. Do I? Do I?
I feel like I'm playing Chain over here. About to just kill yourself.
Yeah,
Die
that's
both.
right. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, now I'm gonna pay. Okay, pay for it. When do I pay for it?
After
Oh,
I
you.
do,
Okay.
now you should be paying for it. Oh, Melody, another
Yes.
one of these guys.
Yeah.
But you don't have any. 12.
I don't have any resources though, so I can't come back in
Yeah.
with Rosetta. Because I had to pay to stop myself from being killed. Yeah.
Hmm. Huh. Interesting. I think the best strategy right now for me is to stay healthy.
Just let me kill myself.
I never said that.
Oh. Snappy decisions. Because my
I,
laptop's literally going to die.
okay,
I'm
okay,
so sorry.
okay,
I'm so
okay.
sorry. No pressure. I'm so sorry.
Ah, I'm just
Oh
gonna.
dear.
You know,
Yes.
nothing.
Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3.
She's doing math. I'm in
I am doing
danger.
math. I'm not very good at it, but okay, let's go. And then I'm going to need a pitch for the
What is
arcane.
this? The beginning of your action phase, otherwise
Oh, it
destroy.
just gives me a rune chant token.
Yeah, well, I don't want you to have those. Alright.
Wow, rude. I need to pay for it. And hello.
What?
What? Hello.
Okay. This is not gonna have go again.
Look at what's on the board, Elaine. I've got Sutcliffe's and I've got.
Uh-huh. This is just really not good for me. He'll do.
I am taking Lord Sutcliffe out. Like, the first time I played him, didn't read it properly, clearly. Dumbass.
When does he go away?
Who?
Your lord.
When you take some damage, Elaine. So
Oh,
take the arcane. Take it. Because I can't.
Melody. Okay.
You've got like
Um.
loads of equipment left. What's the problem?
Probably I'm trying not to die.
Hmm.
You know, it's two, but it's lethal for Melody. So
It is. Yes, it is. So let's do this. Do, 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 do.
I get to do it again. So
Oh, what happened? I was playing out my turn.
it's my turn right now. It says
Oh,
waiting
shit.
for other players to choose a card to block. I'm attacking you again.
What a dumbass.
Why is it?
Oh my god. Oh
Ah,
no, it could be
these
death for
emails out of
me.
here. Okay, if
Okay,
you
yeah,
need
no,
a.
no, that's cool. No, 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 that's cool. I'm just on another planet. Don't worry about me.
She said I'm
Don't you
playing.
worry about me.
I'm
Don't you
playing on
worry.
my turn during my block. I'm
Oh my
attacking
god.
you.
Yes. Okay, fine, I get it.
What's
It's
going
only
on? What is
two.
this?
Oh, plus one ring chant.
Yeah, but if I take this room chant, it's gonna get go again, huh?
But is it? Are you
Yeah,
sure?
because if you deal
I know.
arcane. Oh.
Just been a dick. I feel the death. I feel my death coming. I really feel my death coming. It's like next round, I'm dead. You're gonna be sneaky. You're gonna do something, and I'm gonna die.
I would never do that.
Mm. Hmm. Oh no.
Let's see.
I'm
Okay.
dead. I'm literally dead.
I don't think it matters, but
No, I did. Shit. Yeah, I'm dead. Because look, watch that.
woo! Love that saber.
And see, this is what happens when Melody thinks she's really cool by putting this other card in her deck. You're going to see it soon. You're going to be like,
What
really?
card is it?
You
It's
catch you.
okay.
I
It's
can't even.
okay. We both made great mistakes because I thought I was had courage last game. So
You're going to see it. Well, actually, no, you won't see it because I can't even play it. I have the Arknight shard in my hand. Elaine. Oh my god. Here I was thinking I was really cool with the Arknight shard. Not even. That was cool. That was cool. This was fun.
this was fun.
Yes.
That was
I
fun.
now I think for me, now I know that I'm not putting Lord Sutcliffe in there and I'm not putting I don't even have an Arknight shard to play in real life anyway, so the
What
two
was
those are the two
you?
cards that I've never played before or at all. I don't own either of them. But I thought, oh, okay, cool. It's a specialization. I'll give them a jam, but they've failed me. They really have. But I enjoyed this. What about
This
you?
was fun. It was a
Yeah.
lot of fun. Yeah, I liked it. Surprisingly, I was expecting it to be really difficult to like make copper because the only like copper generating card you have is Outland Skirmish. But honestly, it's still a decent card. I feel like I made
Mm,
a good amount of copper off of it. Because it does read like the next attack this turn to hit, right? Um, so Spoils of War is whenever an attack hits.
yes.
So you get both, but if both your attacks hit, you get two copper. But Spoils of War, I mean, Outland Skirmish, at least it doesn't apply to like your next weapon swing, but it does like carry through the whole turn, you know? So if either of your attacks hit, you still get the extra
Mm.
copper. And I'm running the full rainbow of Outland Skirmish right now. So I saw that card a lot, and I think that it was better than I anticipated it to be.
I think that's what the this format kind of shows you. I guess it would a little bit in Commoner as well, but
Hmm.
the cards we rely on the Majestics, right?
Yeah.
Because they do amazing things, but their counterparts are still just as good. Well, not just as good, but pretty good. You
Yeah,
can
no,
still get
it
yeah, yeah.
works. It works. So it's good. So that was fun. I enjoyed it. And
It was.
Outland Skirmish, like you don't run that in Commoner because I'd rather just run like Sharp and Steel in Commoner because you don't care about the copper there.
Correct.
So it's a few like decisions in the deck making process, but yeah, I liked that. I think this is a fun format. I'm excited to play some more of it. It's just
Yes,
that
I
was
think
fun.
we need to have one more game. Not today, but we'll have because we're one each, Elaine. It's like
Yeah.
the our first ever Kasai mirror match. We're one each, so
Yep.
yeah, let's do
Yep.
that next time. And
And I
I'm gonna play Viz, and I'm taking out those bloody cards.
I liked Kasai too, but now I'm like curious to try some other heroes in this format.
Yeah, I'll have a think. Maybe Dromo. I don't like Dromo specialization, but I love Dragon.
I play Kasai and then I was like Briar, but Briar's specialization is Fawn, and it's really interesting. I was thinking about it because like Fawn and Channel Mount Heroic are just like match made in heaven, beautiful, right? Because all your cards are buffs, so you draw a card every time it hits. But it not, but then it just made me start thinking like, okay, and that's kind of the purpose of this whole format, right? Like, where does Fawn fit into a deck without Channel Mount Heroic? How do you make that work?
Mm,
Lots of like, you know. So we'll see. I might try it out, but right now I'm enjoying Kasai because I love Kasai. So any any
yeah,
any
Kasai is
opportunity to
awesome.
play her. Okay.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you, Elaine. That was fun. Thanks, Ethan, for coming on and
Yes.
sharing Clash with us. I'm going to have a chat to the peeps at my LGS. I'm about to jump in the car and drive home,
Yep.
and I'll explain Clash to them. I think they'll be quite interested.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. We'll have an episode next week. But also, everyone, look forward. We have both Melody and I this coming up week have card reveals for Dynasty, so that's gonna be fun. Also, safe travels to anyone going to Worlds and have fun.
Yay!
We wish we would
Awesome.
see you there, but maybe at the next one. So,
Yeah. All right. Ka kite.
bye.